This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
Good evening. It was a hectic day in Oakland where protesters demanding an end to U.S. military aid to Israel tried to stop a military cargo vessel from leaving the port. But despite their best efforts and 8 hours of demonstrations, the boat was able to eventually pull out of the port and continue on its way out to sea. Now, Sarah Donchie joins me now from the newsroom with what this message was from protesters and what was about the ship in particular that they were so against. Sarah.
Yeah, there was a particular reason for that, Juliette. Activists say they got word the military reservist vessel MV Cape Orlando was headed to pick up weapons in Tacoma and then deliver them to Israel. They showed up at 6 in the morning. 3 people scaled the ship and refused to get down while others danced, played drums, and traded stories of family members killed in Palestine. A number of Jewish people against Israel's actions in Gaza came out to make their voices heard.
I grew up hearing the stories of my grandmother surviving the Nazi Holocaust, losing her entire family. And today, Israel is weaponizing my history, the history of my family that was killed, to kill Palestinian families in Gaza.
The 3 climbers were eventually taken down and arrested around 3 p.m. and the ship left a short time later. The protesters said the ship can expect a similar effort when it docks in Tacoma. The Port of Oakland did not respond to our request for comment. This physical attempt to stop military aid was mirrored by a diplomatic one. This morning, a vigil and rally was held outside Senator Alex Padilla's SF office, urging him to call for a ceasefire, Juliette.
All right, Sarah, thank you. And in San Francisco, we came across a much more subdued demonstration as a woman was posting flyers downtown trying to raise awareness of the hundreds of hostages still being held by Hamas, posting wanted signs with pictures of the people being held captive in both English and Chinese in an attempt to reach as many people as possible.
A lot of people that seemed to come across them had never even heard that there had been these kidnappings. Someone else wrote on one, "I don't believe this story." So then I put a news article underneath trying to clarify, talk to people where they're at.
There are an estimated 200 people still being held hostage by Hamas in tunnels underneath Gaza, including American citizens. U.S. officials on the ground in Israel are reiterating their support for Israel, while at the same time pushing for what they're calling a humanitarian pause to the fighting, allow aid into Gaza, and let civilians escape. But that plea appears to have fallen on deaf ears when shortly after Secretary of State Antony Blinken made that request to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He released a statement saying his military would not relent until they achieve their goals to destroy Hamas, return the hostages, and restoring security to Israeli civilians.
We provided Israel advice that only the best of friends can offer on how to minimize civilian deaths. We need to continue to prevent escalation of this conflict, its spread to other areas.
And certainly stay up to date with everything happening out of Israel and Gaza, as well as more demonstrations happening here in the Bay Area. We'll have it on our website, KPIX.com, and streaming on the CBS News app. All right, let's turn our attention now to the weather, shall we, on this Friday evening. Gorgeous sunsets all around, looking ahead to the weekend, and there is a chance of rain on the way for some of us here in the Bay Area. So let's get it first things first from First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Hagan with these details. Hey, Paul.
Yeah, we can kind of zoom through the weekend on Futurecast here, and we'll keep it on the wide view initially so you can see where the best chance of rain is going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be here. It's going to be farther to our north. Actual atmospheric river conditions for the coasts of Oregon and Washington over the weekend into early next week, but we're going to be on the very southern fringe of these storm systems. The first one really misses us on Saturday. We'll see a chance of rain making its way into the North Bay late Saturday night. Off and on showers possible across the Bay Area on Sunday. Off and on, not a complete washout, so be flexible with any outdoor plans, but I don't think you need to necessarily cancel anything. And then another chance of showers is going to head our way on Monday, with a chance for some snow adding up in that time frame in the high Sierra. We'll zoom in for a closer look in just a couple of minutes. While we're waiting on the rain to arrive tomorrow, another day of above average temperatures inland, near normal temperatures around the bay and along the coast, because there's going to be some dense fog to begin the day. That'll slow down the warm up, but inland temperatures still running 4 or 5 degrees above normal. Maybe not as warm as today, but above average for for early November.
All right, let's give you a big heads up to anyone planning on taking southbound 680 this weekend. Check this out. It's actually going to be shut down between the 580 connector in Pleasanton and Highway 84 in Sunol for crews to repave that section of 680. So the closure, it starts tonight at 9 and is scheduled to end Monday morning at 4. So certainly plan accordingly. Federal effort to protect workers' health during an air quality crisis. The Smoke Act requires the Labor Secretary to make a new standard about unhealthy air, provide paid or unpaid leave, and protect employees' positions. East Bay Congresswoman Barbara Lee was one of those to introduce the bill. And in a statement, she said, quote, "The climate crisis has made wildfires increasingly a part of the daily life of Californians, especially for us in the Bay Area. But our economy cannot come to a halt each time we deal with the aftermath of wildfires, nor can we sacrifice worker safety." All right, speaking of hazy skies, look at this. For the second day in a row, a controlled burn. It was pumping smoke into the skies above several Bay Area communities. You probably were amongst that area there. Crews in the North Bay burning more than 100 areas and acres there to reduce the fuel available for real wildfires. So never a bad thing, but it certainly made for some smoky conditions depending on where you live. And you can see the plume of smoke just rising there along the Big Rock Ridge there on this time-lapse video. But all is good. We knew it was coming, and we just want to give everyone a heads up and let you know what that exactly was. And welcome back. A group of volunteers from the nonprofit group Rebuilding Together were out in East San Jose on this Friday working to remove all of the hazardous debris from a low-income senior's backyard. And it's just one of their 20 projects to help at-risk residents in their own community.
It's focused on housing preservation and making sure that we can keep homes affordable for our local neighbors in need. So this work is extremely important, not only to keep people safe and healthy in their homes, but also make sure that they're able to stay in their communities for a long time to come.
Rebuilding Together Silicon Valley says they help over 400 local homeowners a year, and you can see if you're eligible and apply online. So Google says they're cutting ties with a developer involved in 4 major Bay Area housing projects, including the downtown San Jose mega village. But the tech giant and San Jose city leadership emphasize all of them are still moving forward, with Mayor Matt Mahan releasing this statement saying that this does not change Google's commitment to San Jose or their timeline. It simply gives them the flexibility needed to get the best possible developers on the project. Meanwhile, there's new data from the University of Toronto, which has been tracking the recovery efforts of downtowns across North America since the pandemic. And it shows that San Jose's downtown is back to 96% of what they saw pre-pandemic, behind El Paso and Las Vegas, with Oakland coming in at 37th and with about 74% of the visitors to downtown that they saw before the pandemic. San Francisco at 48th with 67% recovery rate, which is actually a pretty big jump for San Francisco, because the last time they compiled a list like this, the city actually ranked 52nd, but that's mostly because of a change in what researchers define as the city's downtown area. So now San Francisco's downtown includes Soma, Union Square, and also parts of Chinatown. With all the problems facing the world these days, from the war in the Middle East to climate change and the doom loop narratives here in the Bay Area, sometimes it can just be too much. So to try and just get away from all of that, our Brian Hackney took a drive and stumbled on a little reminder of the small ways we can bring positivity to our community.
If at this time of year when the colors explode and you leave all your cares to embark on the road, the great thing is that you never know what you'll see. A rafter of turkeys or a lone coyote. And while winding through roads just short of perfection, there were horns honking loud at this one intersection. So I pulled to the side, and from a distance I spy a gaggle of people, their signs waving high. I park and approach, and I ask, if you please, which side are you on?
We're on the side of peace.
And this little chap, what's the cause that he's pleading?
Be vegan.
The ideas they express use the simplest of prose.
Strengthen, spread love.
And
friends, not foes.
An example for youngsters, it's important to do.
We want to show the kids that they have a voice too.
And as folks hurried by in the dozens by car, the reaction?
A lot of positive honking so far.
And why come together in this tiny community?
That's why we're here. We want more unity.
So if the world as of late seems both cruel and mindless, this gesture of
support for love and kindness.
And if with your thoughts this small group does align with the world as it is, it's a pretty good sign.
By the way, as a coda to that story, this is my neighbor, Joanne. Joanne, why are we riding home?
Because Brian's battery is dead.
So if you hit the road to turn your troubles to dust, just please try to do it in a car that you trust.
Oh, Brian, thanks so much for watching. The news continues at 8 on PIX Plus, 44 Cable 12 as well. Have a wonderful weekend. Set those clocks back. 1 hour, fall back.